Okay, so welcome back. We're talking about gradients, and so we've covered linear gradient, and we're focusing on the radial gradients. And so in the radial gradients, the colors emerge from a single point and smoothly spread outward in a circular elliptical shape, rather than the fading from one color to the other angle direction that we had in the linear. And so excuse me. And so we use the keyword radial gradients to. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy from the list that I've done before and explain what we have there to you. Okay. So look at this now. So we have a fallback as usual. And so we just replaced the linear with radial. And so let's preview this and see the difference. And so you see, so this one comes from the middle and flow outward in an elliptical manner. Okay, and so we can actually decide the kind of shape we want. And so we can have cycle, we can have ellipse and all that. So let's go ahead and see an example with shape. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll copy this and I'll explain as usual. So you can go ahead, pause this video and write. I don't want to. So we actually, the same keyword, background, radial, gradient. I'm almost biting my tongue. And so we have cycle here. So let's see what it looks like. And so you see the cycle. So just say you want to create a moon effect, this is perfect for it. And so, all right, and I want to show you how we can set size. So the size argument of radial function is used to define the size of the gradient ending shape. So the size can be set using units or keywords. And so we can say closest side, we can say farthest side, we can say the closest corner. So let's just go ahead and see what I'm talking about. Go ahead and play around this for yourself. I'll put it, then we'll preview, then I'll explain. I think it's better this way. So see what we have here. Let's show you first. So you see this is this one took a point like this. So if you look at this, and so we say left bottom, we say form a cycle, farthest side red, yellow. All right, and so you can go ahead and play with it. You can go ahead and play with it and then change the location. Okay, so let's say top right. Let me try and just go ahead and play with it on your own. I don't want to spend much time on this. Okay, and so it changed. So you can also repeat the radial gradient. You can repeat it. Let me just copy it and paste. Just like we did that in linear, you can also repeat this. There is so much to cover in CS3, but we should be through in a short while, and you can beat your chest and say you are well loaded with. So remember, we did this in linear, so you can actually do this. I really don't know why anyone. Okay, you can use this design when you're trying to design a media player. and you're trying to create an effect when the music is playing, so you can use this CSS tab. So look at what we did. And so we use the WebKit to repeat. You know, the first one was say linear gradient, but now we change it to radial. And so and lastly, on this we can add transparency. So you can use those colors we used. We can use all those colors we used when we're doing colors. By the way, you notice that while we're adding colors, all we're doing, we're using words to add color. You can actually use hexadecimal, you can use RGB, you can use RGBA, you can use HXL, you can use HXLA, alright? Okay, so I'll say IMG. So what we did was to, this fourth one is transparency. So this is 0, this is full. So this is 0, this is full. So I think what we're trying to achieve, so you see this is a background image, but we use CSS to flow it from 0. So to flow it from 0. So what we did was we inserted a background image and say use color from left. This color is thick, so remember 0 point something to 1. So we're saying flow from left to right with the full to the, so let's try this. This is 0.7. So let me say this one is too thick, I want to reduce it. Let's see 0. Let me say this one, let me call this one 1. I'll call this 0.1. Let's see. Okay, just go ahead and play around that. I don't want to waste much time. There's still so much to cover. See you in the next class.